The incredible edible egg.
Dies, but the pack survives.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Green Eggz and HaM. And Keri, I think, is a little busy right now, so she's on mute, but she'll be here. She is here. I am super excited about tonight's show. It's been many months. I've been trying to get this person as a guest on the show. We are going to have in our presence the emperor of the internet, the god of memes, the real foil face himself.
Everybody's favorite baked potato.
Baked potato joke right off the.
That is a compliment.
Oh, I do too. I love baked potatoes as well. So, all right. So we're not going to say hello to the chat yet. Let's wait till we get everybody up on stage. First, let us bring up our fun. I don't know if we call him a co-host or co-guest.
Reoccurring guest appearance.
Yes, reoccurring guest, sidekick, the always fun
master
and
extraordinaire.
Boing to boing, 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 it's a madhouse. Crazy beats bouncing through your mama's house. Silliness supreme, ain't no evil here. Dark humor creeping, better keep near.
Welcome me. Good to see you. So
you jumped on my bit there, Keri, about the baked potato.
Well, I was trying to harmonize with it.
That was my
bit.
So we're gonna jump right into a video from the amazing foil face. Before we bring him up, I don't know how much Keri has watched of his content. I've watched pretty much everything that he's done. This is a fun one for people that are not real familiar with Foil Face's channel. This is how to brush your teeth. He does very educational videos. So we're going to go into this, and then we're going to pull him up, and we will start our fun. So,
yeah, and all I did really is tune into his aura, so that's about as much as I know.
So here we go.
Hey everybody, Foil Face here. I'm gonna do something crazy today. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Here I go.
Mother likes
I brush my teeth really thoroughly and good and clean, nice and clean and wash. Yeah.
I learned how to brush properly from watching this video. Oh man. I always forget to do that, so I
Oh man,
I always forget that step.
minty eyes.
I don't. That's how I take my eyelashes off.
Dude. That's some straight up P-Hub stuff right there.
So let us
What?
let us bring up
Spit it out. It was so gross.
let us bring up our special guest now.
Want a real full face, please stand up. Please stand up. Stand up, stand up. Now sit down. What the hell you standing for? Got a mask that glimmers, no time to waste. He may be from outer space, don't know, but no need to be afraid. Green Eggz HaM, welcome's in the place. The real full face. The real full face. The real full face. The real full face. The real full face.
All right, all
Here I am.
right.
You cannot put a price on that intro. I'm sold. Foil face for president. 2024. I'm writing you in.
So we do have emojis in the chat, full face for president, as well as full face's beautiful glimmering face. So you are welcome to share those during the show. Let full face know how much you appreciate what he does, who he is. And we're going to get all into that.
Wait, you had a foil face for president emoji already made?
Yes, I
Dang.
do. Yes, I do.
Get out of my brain, Chad.
I thought we were taking politics out of this.
So, before we get into any sort of discussion, let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Everybody's welcome to.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody's welcome to help shout out anybody that you recognize out there. Of course, Jackie Sins, great to see you. And Zoocash Boy, great to see you. Zoocash Boy, we are going to get to actually released a song about foil face. So that's something fun we're going to get to. Poison Whales, great to see you. And Michael Songs and Sparky. The Deal for Real, The Deal for Real. And there goes Keri. She may be switching to her computer, though. Fish 1999, great to see you. And who else we got here? Camellia, great to see you. Michael Songs. Steve-O, I hope Steve-O doesn't cause too much trouble, but Steve-O, when we first started playing foil face clips on Green Eggz and HaM, Steve-O was kind of protesting, saying that you weren't actually using foil, that you were using aluminum. So,
Well, it's aluminum foil, so it is
Poo-
foil.
Pookie Ann and the Dom Father. We got a lot of people in the house tonight. Let's see. Barry. Welcome back, by the way, Keri. Okay, I think
Yeah, the phone situation. I always hit the wrong back button.
and there's Pole Vault. So yes, officially we can get the show started because Pole Vault is here. So, all right. So, Keri, do you have any questions to start off with for Foil Face?
I had one, and then I backed all the way out and lost my train of thought, which, shocker. Oh, are you foil face in a household that has like other people in it, like kids, or like how do you explain this to people that habitate with you, if you habitate with people? That would be my question.
So let me jump here real quick because in watching all of the videos, I've learned a couple of things. One is that there is a lady foil face, Silver Siren, and then there is a baby, correct? So there is a baby foil face. But talk a little bit about your family life and the situation. I'm going to pull up a photo I got here. Here we go. Here is Silver Siren with foil face, enjoying some pizza.
Yeah, so I live with my wife, and we have a 5-month-old baby. And that's
pictures of the baby with foil on its head.
I thought about it. I think it might be too controversial. People might see that and be like, is that safe?
A Ruby Frankie situation. Let's not go there.
Came out that way.
So, well, I mean, look at the parents. I mean, both have.
Oh my God! What? Okay, that was a car. I thought that was something completely.
Oh, was
Are
it?
you on the toilet?
It was a motorcycle because people in Idaho just think loud is awesome for vehicles. I don't know. I don't understand it. It makes me like lose my shit every time.
All right. Okay. Back on track here. So, Keri did get some information from Foil Face and is going to, at some point in the show, talk about the mapping his human design, and we'll see with
Well, not
that.
his human design as a person, but as Foil Face, which is a
Foil
different.
Face.
It's a different thing. It's a different thing.
This guy's name is Foil Face. He was born Foil Face. That is him. Okay. So I don't want to. Just keep that in mind.
Congratulations on your upcoming second birthday.
So, let's start here. Talk a little bit about the beginning of Foil Face. Where did that come from? What was the genesis?
Well, I originally had a YouTube channel that I made years and years ago, where I had a foil mask and only the mouth was visible when I was eating food, and I would review the food with only my mouth showing, so I couldn't see the food. And I thought it was dumb, so I just deleted it many years ago. And then last year I was kind of like, I wish I kept going with that, keep doing that, see what would have happened. So I decided just to make another YouTube channel and call it The Real Foil Face this time. And you can actually see my eyes this time. That was a big difference from the original channel. And I just started doing food reviews, and slowly it kind of built a community, and the videos just got wackier and wackier as time went on. And here we are now. Yeah,
so going back and watching the early videos, they were all like food reviews. What happened that you kind of, I guess, started doing other things, which we'll get into all that you do, but what was it that made you say, hey, I'm not just going to do reviews on food, I'm going to do, whatever I want, and what was the thinking there, and how did that happen?
It was kind of a process. My channel wasn't really growing that much, so I decided to make a TikTok to draw people to my channel. So I started doing fun facts and jokes on this TikTok channel. It's still up. You can find the TikTok page. I don't use it that much. I occasionally use it, but I started doing that to kind of draw people to my channel. Then I started posting those same fun facts and shorts on my YouTube channel as well, and people started loving those videos. And the goofier I was, the more people loved them. So, and I started just doing like my goofy videos along with my food reviews, and those started getting a lot of traction. And yeah, and I just kind of started doing videos with just random stuff on my mind, random thoughts on philosophy, science, just
Right.
whatever comes to my mind. I would just sometimes I would think what I'm going to film a minute before I start filming.
Right. Well, that was one of the things I was going to ask. Is the process is not like, I mean, you really think it out. It's just kind of like roll with it as you.
There are some
film.
that I think out. It depends. Sometimes I just kind of do a spur of the moment. Like, I don't know what I'm going to film. I'm just going to let the camera roll and start talking. Other times I'll think about. I usually have a list of ideas I jot down, throughout the week of different things I might want to film.
As any good creator should.
Exactly.
I wonder why foil. Was that just like a material of convenience? How come it's not like a nylon or saran wrap or a paper bag? I mean, was it just because that's what you grabbed the first time around, or because foil was originally associated like with to-go food? Am I overthinking
There's
it?
no reason. When I did my first channel, I wanted to do it kind of like I was blindfold eating food, reviewing without seeing the food, and foil seemed like the most convenient thing to wrap myself in. So when I restarted this new channel last year, I decided just to stick with the foil because it was just weird. I just wanted to do the weirdest thing I could think of, and it seemed like that idea was weird, so I just kept it.
Who's your mom
foil
and dad?
face is a lovely alliteration, so I do enjoy the mouthfeel of
Yeah, you know
foil
what? On my
face.
original channel I had years ago, someone commented, "Who is the real foil face?" And I always remember that comment. I was like, that'd be a good thing for the channel, the real foil face. That's where that came from. So I don't know, whoever commented that on my old YouTube channel, they're the one who coined the name the real foil face.
So who's your mom and dad? Is it Dorothy and Tin Man?
No, it's Mr. and Mrs. Foil. Or is it face?
Was that before or after they got married?
We'll say after.
Or is it a result of taking too much colloidal silver? I've heard that can turn you foily as well.
We can go with that too. We can write Foil Face's origin story right here.
So Steve-O is very concerned, says aluminum foil will not stop mind telepathy and control. So you
I can confirm. I've already read his aura.
Oh, darn it.
So your bid, that's what it is. Steve-O is just concerned for you that you can, your mind can be read, it can be controlled. The foil is not going to save you. So,
you know what else won't protect you that foil won't protect you from? Flamethrowers. Like your head is basically just a giant baked potato.
It would just melt. It would just melt the foil. Like butter.
I just need some butter and chives. And if I cooked your head and cut it open with a knife and split it open, it would just be filled with fluffy white stuff.
I think it might. That's probably what's in there.
Stick a toothpick in his head, see if he's done. Yeah.
It's funny that instantly people think of baked potatoes when they see foil face. When I don't know that I get the leap there, but that wasn't my instant reaction to seeing foil face.
People commented that. I've seen it quite a few times. People say you look like a baked potato. People said that.
So have you ever thought of doing a video of you maybe just eating, shredded cheese and sour cream and,
just cover your head and
I should. You jot that down. I'm going to add it to my list of videos to film.
I am not a baked potato. It's just falling out of your mouth.
I've noticed that in some of the videos where you're reading, I guess it's poetry that you've written. You've got this book. So do you have this book filled with ideas and things that you kind of use as a jumping off point?
Well, that little notebook, I used that basically. I wanted a prop to read the poetry. I figured it would be weird if I had a piece of paper or just read my computer. So I hand wrote it in that I had a little black book. I wrote it in. So I started writing that just for the videos I did.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know what you really need? You need a counterpart with a bunch of bumps all over their face. Boil face.
that could be yours, E. Urban.
There you go. That can be you.
You can copyright that one. So why don't we, real quick, talk about, because you posted some music, and I know that you said that the music was something from many years back, but I happen to dig it, and that's one of the things that attracted me to you as a creator, is because you do these silly nonsense clips, but then you also have this music, and I don't know if you write poetry, if you also write lyrics and things of that nature, but just talk a little bit about music and I guess background there.
Yeah, off and on throughout my childhood, I've played guitar and drums, off and on, nothing too serious. I had a little band, a couple friends who recorded some songs, which you're about to hear one of those songs. It was 10 years ago at this point. I think it was 2014 or 15. But it was, almost 10 years ago. And I was just kind of going through my computer a couple months ago. And I just came across a song like, oh yeah. So I'll post them on my YouTube channel and see if anyone likes them. I think they're horrible. I think my singing is horrible. It's just kind of like little demos were recorded. I kind of steal the vocals, just hopes of finding a real singer someday. So
would you say your voice is a little tinny?
You could say that. You could say it's a little tinny.
Oh man. So no, I dig the songs. I dig your voice. I dig the music. We were gonna go to Love Song.
Okay.
We'll play that one first. And once we get back, we'll jump into something else, and hopefully Keri can stick around for a bit and stop leaving the stream. So here
that one was a connection issue. Sorry, I'm in Walgreens.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
So here we go with Love Song from the early recordings of The Real Foil Face. Here we go.
Think about it every night and day now. You hurt yourself just to find an answer. I never sing about how much I hate love. I hope someday you will find your answer. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. But I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. But I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. I hold your hand just to cut it off now. You burn your hair just to start a fire. I'll gouge my eyes so I won't see colors. Because someday you will be my sad song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song, but I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song, but I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song, but I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song, but I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything. Think about it every night and day now. You hurt yourself just to find an answer. I never sing about how much I hate love. I hope someday you will find your answer. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song. Yeah, I sing a love song, but I don't love anything. No, I don't love anything.
Awesome. I absolutely dig it. I love your singing. I think it's great. I love
Thank you.
the style of that and everything. And is this the new duct tape man? Is that what's going on here? Duct tape face or
I don't know what you're talking about. Chad.
Keri is back again. So a couple of things here. One, I thought Pole Vault had a good idea. If you wanted to be a Hershey Kiss for Halloween, you could just get a strip of paper, put it on the top of your head,
A
and
piece of toilet paper. Just
foil face could be a Hershey Kiss, and
I
then
could do that. Make it kind of pointy and have like a little string coming out of it. Yeah, I
yeah,
could do that.
do you
and
get a good Wi-Fi connection with that?
yeah, good TV signal, good Wi-Fi. I mean,
Everything's better when I wear this mask. Everything
yeah,
is just improved.
Like, like if I had what you had, like when I was a kid, and all I had was like scrambled channels, and just stand there with my hand on the TV.
yeah, yep.
Free spice.
So this I think is kind of goes back to what the whole like message behind your channel. Kirk Kasprick said we all have the right to be ourselves, and I think that's one of the things that people love about Foil Face is that
Shut up,
you
Sparky.
you are kind of like a champion of that sort of like kind of thinking.
Yeah, I think that kind of developed as the channel went on. I mean, that wasn't my intention to be a champion of weirdness and being yourself, but as the channel got a little bigger, I realized that that's what it had become. It was this weird channel I thought of, and it just kind of became, where I channeled all my weirdness.
Right.
So I like to encourage other people to, channel your inner weirdness, because being weird is being yourself, and it's better to be yourself than be someone else.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And Keri's having internet issues, but she said what a fantastic voice. She's back now though. So Keri, you need to put on some foil to help with your connection. And you'll be able to stay on the stream and be a part of the conversation. Let me see here. Seems like there was something else somebody had brought up. Oh yeah, the Zodiac killer, a little different. I could kind of see where they're going with here, but as far as the concept of the foil face, I mean, was there anything, movies or comics or anything that you drew from as far as inspiration?
Nothing. It's surprisingly nothing. I have later learned that there's a character from South Park, Professor Chaos, who looks very similar to me, who I was not aware before I started this. People also said I look like MF Doom. A couple other things people have said, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was really no inspiration behind this. I just, like I said, just kind of this random thing. I just felt it was weird and just wanted to roll with it.
So here's what Pole Vault's talking about.
A budget-friendly Iron Man.
Yeah, people have said that as well. Yeah, or Iron Deficiency Man.
Wow.
I kind of love that.
So if we go down the Zodiac killer route, who was the famous Australian outlaw?
Oh, someone did bring that up at some point in a comment.
Ned Kelly, right?
Yeah, someone had said Ned Kelly at one point.
Yeah.
In a comment.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me pull up.
There's another guy called the Tall Knight. He had like a TikTok channel. People thought I was him. There's another video. Oh, it's a video of the guy who wraps himself in foil and gets struck by lightning. It's fake, but I think they call him like Tin Foil Man.
Oh man,
you can look it up.
Yeah. So here's Ned Kelly.
Yes.
That's the thing is that you look like you would be a superhero or a criminal or a vigilante. So none of that, though, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. None that you're going to talk about on the live stream, as far as. Because I envision you as a superhero that when you're not on the internet teaching people how to brush their teeth or showing them your experience eating a Whopper for the first time, that you're actually fighting crime. In my head, that's where it goes. So.
I can make that the backstory if that works. My backstory can be anything you want it to be. That's the beauty of this thing.
Well, you did definitely from another planet. So I don't know how you got here, but you're definitely from another planet. We'll start there. You got to
Well, if
be.
it's a Clark Kent Superman situation, then I picture them on their day job doing the little foil swans for to-go food, and then by night fighting crime and educating people in the most necessary ways. And nobody can recognize you because
Right. Well, and I did a quick AI because I love to just play with AI. A quick AI image on Ideogram, asking it what Foil Face's world looks like, and this is what they came up with. And hey, it's kind of cool.
That's spot on. They got it. They nailed it. That's what the world looks like.
That's your home.
That's it. That's where I live. They knew.
Yeah.
Foilera instead of Terra, it's Foilera.
Yes.
Your origin planet.
I like it.
So, what of anything does the chat have? Okay, now we've got Pillow Face is joining the show. Welcome to the show, Pillow Case Face.
I can't see shit.
Any questions from the chat for Foil Face? Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna get another clip ready here. I'm trying to see what would be a good topic to go to, because you tried water for the first time. This is interesting. Okay, so you've documented, for a year, all your adventures as a Foil Face. So you did a video when you tried water for the first time, and then it's kind of gone downhill from there. And we're going to get into both of those videos. But, how is it that you would, wherever you're from, I guess your planet doesn't have water, but I mean, how is it that you would have not tried water up until, let's see, when was it that you tried water? That was actually 9 months ago, which is just insane.
Well, at Foil Face's homeworld, they only drink chocolate milk, so that's why I've never had water.
Well, I definitely want to go to visit your planet because chocolate milk.
Hershey's or Nesquik?
Nesquik. Strictly
Good
Nesquik.
answer.
All right, so let's have a watch of the first time that Foil Face tried water. All right, this is a review posted 9 months ago. And here we go.
Hey everybody, Foil Face here. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Foil Face Food Review. I have a Foil Face and I review food. Today we're going to be reviewing water. I've heard it's a very, very popular beverage that everyone seems to drink it all the time. And in fact, it's so popular that they recommend you drink it. That's how popular it is. So, yeah, I'm very excited to review this. I've heard so much about it. I know most people can actually get it in their home. You don't have to go to a store to buy it. It's just, you just literally turn a knob inside your home and you can get this stuff. So it's readily accessible. So I think it's due time that I review this, tell you what I think of it, and tell you whether or not I think you should try it. Yeah, it's very, very popular, extremely popular. I think it's by far the most popular beverage on Earth. I think the history of humans drinking water dates back to like very, very early on in human history, like back when we just became humans, when we just evolved into humans. That's, I think, when we started drinking it, and it's been extremely popular since then. And you don't even have to cook it; it's just ready to go. So, It's very, and I think even it's so popular that other animals eat it or drink it too, not just humans. Even plants, I think, are big fans of water. So it's, yeah, so I have to review it. I mean, everyone's talking about it, so it's about time. So it looks, there's not really a color to it. It's kind of just clear. You really only tell some things in the glass because you see like the line there where it is. So it's hard to really tell there's something in there unless you saw where it's filled up to. But very interesting. I don't know if I've ever consumed something before that didn't really have any, like, no look to it, no color, nothing. It's pretty much like the color of nothing. Smell wise, it doesn't have a smell. I thought it would smell good. I mean, it's so popular. I figured that it would, have something very enticing about it. But yeah, there's no smell, and it's quite cool. It kind of just takes on the room temperature, but it's quite cool. It's very wet. I would say that's the main thing I noticed about it. If I put my fingers and smell it, would I just kind of smell my fingers. Yeah, it's weird. It's like invisible. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see how water actually is.
A lot of hate for water going on in the chat. So
interesting. I guess I'll swish it around my mouth a bit and see how it tastes. It's a very, very hard taste to describe. I mean, it has a taste, but it doesn't really stand out as anything special. It's just kind of bland. I mean, it's very refreshing when I drink it, but it doesn't taste like anything that I can compare it to. I don't quite understand why it's so popular. I think this is actually by far the most popular thing to consume worldwide for all of human history. So I don't quite understand the hype behind it. It's it doesn't taste like anything. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. Don't know why it's so popular. Yeah, if you get a chance to try it, definitely I would recommend trying it. It's definitely interesting. I find it more interesting just how popular that is based on how bland it is. It just blows my mind. But yeah, definitely try it if you can. I would not recommend it for taste wise. It's nothing to rush out to get. I would just try it just to experience it. But yeah, that's water. So yeah.
Absolutely
As
amazing.
always, I'm your host Foilface, the guy with the foil face who reviews food. And we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, rating. Yes, I gotta rate this thing. So I would rate this probably a 0 out of 10, to be honest. It's just not that good. So goodbye.
Timing. Yeah.
Oh man.
0.
So, not a fan of water. First go around.
Not a fan first go around.
Yeah. And you know, you didn't compare it to chocolate milk in the video. I'm just curious, you know, what's your take, water versus chocolate milk?
You should try some of this
Chocolate milk is better, definitely better than water.
straight up lemonade.
But I
Don't
would say
even add
water
to
is
it.
more addicting because since I've tried it, I can't stop drinking it. It's something I need every day to survive at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll find that you drink too much of the stuff and then you pee it out. That's an experience.
I know. It's a
so
problem.
annoying. I have to do it like every 20 minutes.
Yeah, because sadly you've become addicted to water, and you know, we'll come back to water at some point in the show, but I want to go to this video from Zoocash Boy, who's actually hanging out in the chat.
Have you tried ice?
How?
It's like the frozen version of water. It's
ice?
Yeah, ice. That's
Yeah, have you tried ice?
I have not. I should review that next. I think that would be worth reviewing.
And then
Yeah.
you should also try.
Yeah.
You should also try boiled water.
Sounds like a mistake.
Yeah, I ice, you know, and you could do ice as by itself or in water, but yeah, no, definitely. So Zoo Cash Boy, who is hanging out in the chat, is a fan of yours, and tell us a little bit about how this came about, the Foil Core, which is the name of the song.
Yeah, so Zoocash Boy's been commenting on my videos for a little while now. We kind of got to know each other in the comments there. I did one video called Foil Core, about the idea of foil core, just being yourself, being weird, embracing your weirdness. I think he posted something about like, yeah, he's so foil core, which I agree. If you watch his videos, he is the definition of foil core. He is uniquely himself in every way. And then at one point, I forget what it was, he commented something, and I said you should make a song. I commented on one of his videos. I said you should make a song called Foil Core, or something about foil face. And he said he would, and he did. And I saw it just before I started his live stream. I saw that he had posted it, so I watched it and I'm very impressed.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. Yeah, this was just posted 23 hours ago from Zoocash Boy. And just so you know, both of you, I stream indie artists all the time. I do a whole show on Sunday, and if you come into the chat, I'll play something from your channel. So you're both welcome to drop by anytime, or if there are any other artists that are listening out there that haven't dropped by the Sunday, Ham Sunday on Sunday is the name of the show. But we are going to go to Foil Core, and this is from Zoocash Boy.
This song is about the best YouTuber on planet Earth. Foil Face is the most foil core YouTuber on planet Earth. Respect.
Foil core, who but me? I am always too goofy. You were strong, but I ain't weak, and this is just really me. Foil on my head all day. I got copper, tin, and base, but this ain't just a fake. This is just what we made. New genre, that's just facts. Foil Face built a great man out of tin. I'm a man of my word. I made a song about being foil core. I don't care what others think. I'm my own aesthetic, you better preach. I was in a hotel, it was yellow like a lemon. Then I went to bed, had a brain aneurysm. Then I woke up, I was weird by God. Then I went to hell, in the back room, this is where I fell. Foil core, who but me? I am always too goofy. You were strong, but I ain't weak, and this is just really me. Foil on my head all day. I got copper, tin, and base, but this ain't just a fake. This is just what we made. I'm growing out my nipple hair long and wide. I'm doing it cause I have free time. I'm doing it not for the clout and the money, but I enjoy it, so I'm sorry, honey. But my priorities are set straight, so I'm gonna do it anyway. But if you want me to change, then that's the end, cause I'll forever be me. I'm a man of my word. I made a song about being foil core. I don't care what others think. I'm my own aesthetic, you better preach. I was in a hotel, it was yellow like a lemon. Then I went to bed, had a brain aneurysm. Then I woke up, I was reading by God. Then I went to hell, in the back rooms is where I fell. Foil core, who but me? I am always too goofy. You were strong, but I ain't weak. And this is just really me. Foil on my head all day. I got copper, tin, and base. But this ain't just a face. This is just what we made. Foil, all day or 10, but the or 10. Foil, all day or 10, but the or 10 all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the wow
That's
dance.
the kind of
That
stuff
really-
That's the kind of stuff they play at Guantanamo Bay.
So, welcome in, Jesse Cantrell. Jesse Cantrell said, I think I joined the wrong stream. No, you are absolutely in the correct stream. We are in the world of wacky and weird and silly and nonsensical. Special guest, Full Face, here today. That was the song from Zoocash Boy, Foil Core. Foil Core. I have a hard time saying that. I don't know why. I'm so foil core that I can't even say foil core.
I dig it.
And basically, being foil core is just being who you are, right? Being yourself.
Being yourself, just embracing your weirdness, just being yourself, not trying to conform to any other thing, just being yourself. Yeah, just being your own weirdness, your own weird self.
I am all about that. I definitely am my own weird self, and definitely try to help, let people know that their uniqueness is definitely what makes them, special and what makes them great. That's the best thing about this world is all the weirdness that we all have, the differences. So
Your weirdness is your best qualities are your weirdness. That's what I think. And that's your weirdness is what makes you you. We're all weird. We all think a lot of times pretend not to be weird, but if you really think about it, we're all weird deep down inside.
And question about that. So long before Foil Face came about, tell us about the travels of young Foil Face, discovering that he must embrace who he is and embrace his weirdness. Anything that comes to mind?
I think the person I was before Foil Face was someone just who wanted to just know as much as he could about everything. Just wanted to know as many people, know as many new ideas, just experiment with all kinds of new things. Just try as many new things as I could, and just see where things go. I talked in my videos about finding these weird paths in life and just going down them and seeing where they go. And this just happened to be one of those paths I decided to go down and just see where it went, and we wound up here.
Right. And speaking of that, that reminds me, one of the things that I didn't know about, but you point out in one of your videos, is the whole Wikipedia secret. Talk about that a little bit.
So if you go on any Wikipedia page and you click on the very first hyperlink word in the main body of the text, and if you keep clicking on the very first hyperlink word in each article, it brings you to a new article. If you keep doing that, I think it's something like 93, 97% of all articles will eventually lead you to the article titled philosophy, because it keeps directing you to the next page based on which hyperlink you click on. And I feel like that says something about human knowledge, how all human knowledge kind of goes back to these central ideas. Just philosophy, something very general and broad, just about knowledge itself.
Right. Now, I hadn't tried that. Would we want to try that tonight and see?
Yeah, I think that'd be worth trying. It doesn't take that long. It It's like within 20 clicks you can get to it usually.
So is there anything in the chat to throw us out something we should look up on Wikipedia and see how long it takes to get to philosophy as an article?
And it works for like 97% of articles, not all of them. Like it's like 97%. So
I have a question. How often do junkies come up to you asking for a piece?
A piece
of the foil? Like
hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it will happen eventually if I keep doing this longer.
Well, that's one of the things that came to my mind also is that because you do the food reviews and I
you ever tried doing drug reviews?
I'm pretty sure YouTube would do.
I'm trying heroin today.
No, what I was going to say is that I assume that you're going through the drive-through and picking this food up. Have you ever thought about going into sitting down like at McDonald's or wherever, wearing the foil face and doing the food review? Have you ever thought about doing that?
I have thought about it, but this I don't know. I definitely would have to go in there, foil on, leave their foil on. It'd be kind of weird, ordering food with foil because my identity is a secret. I'm not going to reveal my face to get a million subscribers. So definitely be awkward doing that, but maybe we'll see.
So, as I say, that is a goal though, 1 million subscribers, and you will
1 million subscribers.
Okay, and you're at 8,000 now. 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000. I get 1 million, I'll show my face. I kind of picked that as like a number that I thought I would never reach when I first started this channel, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Everybody share out his channel.
If you want to see my face, get me to 1 million subscribers.
We've got somebody backstage. I'm not quite sure who this is. It says Queen Foiline. So we're going to bring Queen Foiline up. Hello, Queen Foiline.
Wow. You must be from my home world.
Yes, from your home world, signing in. And they're muted. But hopefully they can unmute and tell us about...
This earthling technology is tricky.
Foil Face is fine with it. You need to get some tips from him because
I do not visit often.
So
stay a little longer and you'll learn.
What we were gonna do is we're gonna go to Wikipedia right now, and we're gonna do a search. What should we search for? We're trying to see if we can get to philosophy within 3 clicks. Anybody got any ideas? What's it?
Let's pick something like something out there, something that you wouldn't think would lead there.
Right.
What can we do? You don't have any suggestions.
Yeah, Urban, no suggestion.
Foil or aluminum.
Farts.
All right, let's do
philosophy.
Let's do. Well, we don't want it to be close to it, so let's go with foil. First off, let's see. Foil face.
Flatulence.
Not on there yet.
What's a foil fart sound like?
I don't know, but I wouldn't chew on it if I were you.
I don't know that he's got the other end foiled up. I think it's just the face. Thus foil face. All right, we're gonna go to foil. Okay, so it's basically
click on the first hyperlink word in the text, in the
so it's
main
metal.
body of the
It's metal.
Yep.
And then
let's
come
see
on. There we go. Metal, and then it wants me to. The first
and it's
one
not going to be the ones. So that one, you're not going to click on that.
Okay.
So
So
the rules are you click on the first. Yeah. So that one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first one that brings you to another article.
Okay.
So I think substance will be the next one here.
Yeah.
And then
What does life matter? I already see where we're going with this.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Physics. Yeah, you're getting there.
We're more than like Kevin Bacon 7 degrees away from philosophy at this point.
We could have found philosophy in matter. Is matter real? If matter falls in the forest?
What doesn't matter?
So you've
Does
done
it
it,
really
and it has got there in 3, right?
I forget how quick you can get there.
Okay, I got you.
But
so it's not within 3 clicks. It's
like within
Okay.
20 clicks usually.
Okay.
Martha, you have to put that one up, Chad. Did you see what Kurt Kasprick said? I mean, there is a humanoid in the chat who is talking about my favorite dessert, foil farta. That's what I meant to say.
I didn't see that one. Kurt is not a humanoid, by the way. Didn't you know that he is from another planet? Flatufoil farda. Yeah, that's a good dessert.
It is. It's delicious.
Okay, all right. So we're at concept. So we're definitely close. That's going back to concept.
Might be. There's a couple loops. There's a couple ones to get you close.
Yeah, this one's stuck in a abstract and concept loop.
Yeah, I think this. I've heard that this is one of the loops you can get stuck in. There's a couple. Yeah. Try.
All right, I'm gonna try something real quick. This was the film festival that I ran. So let's see if we can get there through this. Let's see. State.
United States would be the next one,
Yeah. North America. Continent. Convention. Social norms. Acceptable. So we got psychology. So, mind. It definitely, even if it's not like philosophy, it definitely seems to really get in that area.
Carrie talked about philosophy regarding matter. We were there in 3 clicks. Just Carrie's not here to speak up.
You're getting close. This is
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
But either way, they get to very like just concepts about knowledge itself. They get to very fundamental ideas, regardless of what it gets you to.
Yeah. No, I never knew that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, no, it definitely does. Make you think about how no matter what it is, it's connected in this weird way based around knowledge and philosophy and just ways of thinking. So definitely something interesting. Which you will go on these tangents about different sorts of things. Like one that I found interesting was money and how money means to us now, what that would look like in the future, or would it even matter? Can you talk a little bit about that?
I forget what I said specifically in that video, but I talked about how with the concepts of money, I just speculated that may be different in the future. We may not have money in the future. I can't remember exactly what I said in that video, unfortunately, but I just thought that maybe, if you want to watch it, I think it's a show.
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's do it. That's what we're here for.
We can definitely pull that one up. Hang on just a second as I get
Irvin is not drinking lemonade. He is recycling liquids.
Gotta keep up on them electrolytes, huh?
While I am pulling that up, I wanted to ask you also, how is it you became the emperor of the internet, and what is the role of such position?
I don't know. It's just a random idea I had. Like, why don't I film a video of me being the emperor of the internet and just see what happens?
That is not sanctioned by Valera, just for the record.
But I had a random spur of the moment idea to overthrow the internet and become the emperor, and I just ran with it and I became the emperor of the internet. No one has yet to challenge my position of power, so I still consider myself the emperor of the internet.
You did have someone challenge you, right? Your nemesis. Isn't he close by? The Wooden Man.
Not that I'm aware of.
The Wooden Man? Didn't he actually overthrow you and take over your channel?
I came back. I keep him as I keep his carcass here.
A totem.
He tried to overthrow me, but I was able to fight back and save the day. This is the Wooden Man, false emperor.
Yes, the false emperor. What if somebody wanted to go up against you and try to lay claim to the spot of emperor? How does that go down? I mean, is there a form to fill out? Is there voting? I mean, is it a fist fight? How does it work exactly?
Well, I think they'll have to lay out what makes them a better emperor. I'm open to being overthrown if they have a reason to, be a better emperor than me. I think I'm a pretty fair emperor, and unless someone else, be a more fair emperor, you're welcome to challenge me to power. But I don't think anyone can be more fair than both of us.
I don't know. I think I know somebody who might be interested. Actually, I think I know a couple of people. Actually, one of them is Keri, who unfortunately is not here right now, and Pole Vault, who's hanging out in the chat. I think those were two possible people that might look at the role of emperor as a position that they would be better at.
Keri just communicated with me telepathically, and she says that is the best idea. Foil face maintaining his emperor position.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
But you got to look out for that pole vault guy.
I'll keep an eye out. He's welcome to post a video, explaining why he'd be a better emperor, and I will do a rebuttal if he posts something.
So,
because he can jump higher.
I don't think I
need to work on my humanoid humor, apparently.
I'll tell you what, this half gallon of PCP really makes you burp.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. Hang on. I'm still looking for the one about...
See if I can find it. I can send it to you in our private chat.
I thought I had flagged that one. It's probably here somewhere. But yeah, so basically you kind of start with an idea and just kind of riff off of that. As far as another interesting one that I thought was the one about wars and how humanity's wars in the future aren't really going to be like, they're almost going to be like when fights that we had as kids or stupid things that we've done in our past that now in our adult years don't actually mean anything, and you don't even really remember what they are. That in the future, when we're talking billions of years into the future, wars and all of those things like that, and I think money would be the same thing, isn't going to even matter. And it just shows you how stupid, wars are, fighting, and also things, material things like money. But as far as, any of that, what is your philosophy about, the future, and how does that help, I guess, ground you or make you mindful of how you operate, in your everyday life?
Well, I think that going off what you said about how wars in the past, like think about a war between some hunter-gatherer tribe, 100,000 years ago. That means nothing to us now. It's
right.
And I was thinking that if you think about our future, if we become a space-faring civilization, well, if we don't destroy ourselves before then, I think it's inevitable that we go into the cosmos. But you think about how big the universe is, and we're on this little grain of sand, which is the Earth, like this little teeny tiny rock.
Mm-hmm.
How can we have problems here? The universe is so big. We can't get along on this little teeny tiny, little grain of sand. It's just like we're so insignificant. I think that's my biggest thing. It's just, I think a lot of people are afraid of their insignificance, but your insignificance actually, I think, is the most grounding thing that there is. It just shows you not to worry about things. We're insignificant. I think as humans, we think we're more significant than we actually are, but we really are meaningless.
Right.
I agree. And Keri does too.
Keri, we all know that's you, Keri. It's okay. The gig is up. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I even changed my hair. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was a super quick dye job there. Oh, what?
Oh,
What?
it's Keri after all. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's
That's
so
like
weird.
discovering this identity of Superman.
Listen, there's only some people who can pull off a foil face for an entire show. But I did.
Yeah.
I
How
I'm
did.
does
getting
that
very
thing
sweaty. I'm
smell
getting very
when
sweaty. To be honest, under here, it starts getting sweaty after a while.
Does it get like nauseating to smell that thing after a while? Do you like change it out with like new ones? Or?
I wiped it out a couple times.
Well, that was what I was going to ask. So there is just one mask, or do you have multiple masks?
When my channel first started, I had one that I used, and I ended up throwing it out because it got so beat up. I had another one that I had for like a couple weeks. It was a terribly built one, and I got serious to make this one that was super sturdy. It was like double layered with foil, and I've been repairing it. I've added pieces here and there as it's kind of getting worn out. I've added tape to it. Occasionally, I've had to wash it. I've run water on it a couple times to wash off some food that's gotten on it. But yeah, I do clean it. It does need to be cleaned occasionally.
I would imagine that it would be, like there could be a way that you could just make a pattern and just kind of, have multiple ones, so that you can, basically mess some of them up sometimes. From time
I take like some like
I should.
or something.
It's very hard to make. It's not easy to make. I have to kind of make it. Kind of get a little pencil and mark where the hole is going to be. This took a couple tries to make this. It's trial and error. It's not. I got to figure out some kind of design for it.
Some like cardboard or like some poster board or something. Wrap it and foil that way. Like that way it's sturdier.
Yeah, I need like a kind of like a mannequin head, like a styrofoam head to wrap it around. That's what I need. Something to make it on.
Go to any beauty store. They have them for like $2 a piece. Like they're cheap.
That's what I gotta do.
We could coat it in epoxy so that it's nice and
That's
hard.
what someone suggested. Like dip it in something so it lasts forever. But I put so much tape on this; it's pretty much indestructible at this point.
It's definitely not food grade at this point.
Probably
no,
not.
Definitely not. No.
So, and we're gonna go to one of the early videos real quick, because this one I I think this was so great, and this ties into something that we recently watched. It's titled "I'm Never Eating This Again," and we can definitely see the where you were as far as the mask, and now where it is now, because you definitely look a lot different in this video.
I'll never eat
this was a different mask.
Are we talking about my
completely
ex?
different mask?
Right? Yeah.
Are we talking about my ex?
So here's "I'm Never Eating This Again." So enjoy this.
Hey everyone, my name is Foil Face. Welcome back to another episode of Foil Face Food Review. I have a foil face and I review food. Today we're going to be reviewing Kim Nori seasoned seaweed snack, seasoned with sea salt. I've never had these before, so let's see how they are.
I actually like these. Okay, just saying.
Are we just talking about this?
Yes.
You would, Chad. You would.
We were just talking about this.
Flashbacks.
That's terrible.
And he's eating pieces of seaweed.
We were talking about this because...
Remember, Tuesday is Soylent Green Day.
Sunflower oil and sea salt. And it clocks in at a whopping 20 calories. So this is not going to fill you up.
Oh, that's going to go right to my thighs.
Alright. Get this open here. Definitely didn't open that right, but whatever. There's the wrapper. It looks like seaweed.
Yummy.
Very dry.
See, doesn't it look like Soylent Green?
Out, obviously. It's these long, rectangular sheets of flat, dried seaweed.
They'd probably be better if they were foil.
Seaweed before is in sushi.
It'd be better if it was just regular weed.
So, I'm curious how.
Touche.
I'll like
Eat
this.
a little sheet of marijuana.
Is he gonna like it?
Dry.
What's your bet?
Based on the title, I think.
It's like the ocean. I've never been a big fish person. I don't eat fish.
It looks like a dead cat.
Who doesn't eat fish too much?
Like, you know the hoarders when they pull out a dead cat and it's just cardboard.
I'm curious how this tastes. Should I just bite into it, or should I fold it in?
Eat it!
This is like a taco.
Eat it!
I'm gonna eat it.
Crunch.
Ugh.
Amen. Jesus.
It takes another
bite. It's disgusting. I'm not eating that. Oh, God. That is disgusting. It tastes like fish. I hate fish.
Fair.
I'm throwing that out.
It tastes like dead fish with sea
Foil face
salts.
does not like this.
Yep.
What is there like?
So we are talking about my ex then.
I guess seaweed tastes fishy like that.
I mean, that tracks.
It does not taste like how it tastes in sushi.
Mm.
I mean, I've only ever
It definitely is not a yummy, crispy snack.
No.
It's like
I was
burnt fish with a little salty aftertaste.
I was vegan for 5 years, and during that time frame,
that's what made you quit.
I enjoyed eating these from time to time. Never had this specific brand, but
I don't know. I think if I were a vegan and I ate that, I'd go right back to eating meat.
going directly in the trash.
Screw this. I'm on the hamburger.
Listen, I'm gluten free, and gluten free bread has gotten a little better over time, but it's still not as delicious as like actual bread.
Oh, I don't get a taste in my mouth.
Brush your teeth.
Don't buy this.
Yeah, maybe we
don't.
This is the video that inspired the brush your teeth video. I can see it. I can see it now.
And we'll see you next time.
Oh man. Oh,
It was so long ago.
good.
So long ago. I think last year.
So, and I hadn't seen you do any food reviews in a while. Is that something that you bring back from time to time, or?
I probably will. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't recently.
Yeah.
I just was reviewing stuff around my house. I'm not a big fast food eater, so I realized that if you want to review food, you have to do fast food people are eating, and I don't eat that. So it got kind of boring reviewing granola bars and stuff that people don't eat. So I will review something again at some point. My most viewed video is a food review.
Which one is it?
The Ghost Pepper Whopper. That's my most viewed video.
And that is such a great. The Ghost Pepper Whopper is so good. It is.
It's great.
I really love it. Yeah. I'm hoping they bring that back because I don't think they have that year round. I've been
It's a Halloween thing, I imagine, because it's ghosty.
Yeah.
Ghosty.
Yeah. So we do have the video for what will money be like in the future. So
yes.
Let's go to that one, and then we can get into talking about that. So here we go.
Hey everybody, Foil Face here. I just had a crazy thought. I wonder if one day in the distant future, like when humans become a spacefaring civilization, money's not going to be a thing anymore. Like people are going to look back on money as being this super primitive thing that people used when they lived on Earth. You know, money's been around for thousands and thousands of years, but I think thousands of years from now, money may not be a thing anymore. Because you think about it, if humans are one day living in space stations, and we have space stations that are, you know, traveling across, you know, the galaxy, across the universe, you might have like several generations of humans be born within a space station. It might be a group of like 100 people living in a space station. You know, people die or are born, and it's, you know, staying around 100 people, you know, in this space station moving across, you know, the universe. And it's probably gonna be a very communal, you know, society that they form there. And money may not be a thing, especially if you have like robots. They're doing all the jobs and manual work, and people are just kind of living. And there may not be a need for money. And then if those people eventually start, you know, new civilizations on planets and build their communities to bigger and bigger people, maybe they'll take with them some of those ideas of not having money and use those ideas to build their society. Or maybe money will go away for a little while people are living in these communal space stations, then money will come back once people build new civilizations on other planets. Or maybe if AI and robots are doing all of our jobs, there will never be a need for money again, and humans can just live and do whatever they want and just let robots take care of all of our needs. Who knows?
I'm here for it.
I feel like one day money is not going to be looked at the same way as you look at it today. Like, it could be looked at as some primitive thing that humans once used. Money's evolved quite a bit since I'm sure people thousands of years ago started using money, using coins, bartering and different methods that they used before we have money that we have today. But I don't know. I think it's going to change at some point. Maybe it won't go away. Maybe it will evolve. But I feel like the way we look at money today probably isn't going to be the same way we look at it in the future. Especially if you have humanity becoming a spacefaring civilization and have different groups of people shoot off in different directions in the universe. They'll never see people from Earth again, people who leave. So all different kinds of societies will form as people spread out across the galaxy and across the universe. And we'll see all kinds of different
Pools of
ideas and
sorrow, waves
civilizations
of
and ways of
joy
life.
unhidden.
And maybe some will use money, some won't use money. But I think, like I said, the way we look at money today, I think, is probably going to change at some point. But who knows? Just random thought I had. But as always, I'm Foil Face, the guy with Foil Face who makes videos about random stuff, and we'll see you later.
I agree. I love it. I'm here for it. That's why I'm Foil Face for president, man.
A lot of good things I forgot that I said in that video. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of watched that as a fresh perspective this time. Well.
It's good stuff.
No, I think thinking about things like that, about what, it just kind of helps put things into perspective about how meaningless some things are. Money and, stupid fights and things of that nature. But I mean, who knows what will happen as far as money? It's very, very odd that we now basically cash itself is not what it was when I was a
Cash
kid.
moves everything around me.
Well, the actual physical dollar bills, it doesn't. I hardly ever have any cash on me. When I was growing up, there was always money, physical money, is what I'm meaning. So
And that's the beginning of money going away. That's how it starts. You lose physical cash and becomes very abstract, and it becomes more abstract. Eventually, maybe it won't mean anything in one day. You never know.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty ethereal as it is.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a concept. Money is a thought.
Money, it's a hit.
It has value because you say it has
me
value.
that do
Yeah, it doesn't
good,
really-
good bullshit.
Then again, everything in this entire world was created by a thought. That's not naturally occurring.
Right.
Everything.
Like literally. And
whole
there is some
civilization is
debate
just
on
a
whether or
thought.
not our natural world is also created by thought.
I mean, by evolution, animals have to make decisions, at some point to decide different
Forward
things. I'm
from
sure
the
influences revolution.
Absolutely.
Money, as the
And humans, we
saying
just don't know as much
is
as we
the
think we do. We think we
root
figure
of
something out, and then,
everything.
one year eggs are good for you, the next year they're not good for you. I mean, clearly we haven't figured everything out.
All right. So, Keri, did you look into the human design?
Yeah, I'm setting up a quick presentation, so I mean, you got a minute.
Fancy.
Just
Fancy.
stretch it out.
Slideshow.
So
PowerPoint.
E Urban is singing over there, so I think we're going to go into some music.
Yes, let's do it.
Let me pull up another song from Foil Face. I really, my favorite one is "Thank You." I think I'm gonna save that one for the end of the show to close, but we'll go to California next. So, are there other like demo recordings, or are these three the only ones, or?
These I have a couple. These are the three like most done ones. I have a couple of acoustic guitar me singing some pieces of songs. I'll post another one at some point. Some other ones that are pretty good. These are the most well finished, with many instruments in them.
Yeah. No, I really really dig them, and I think you should definitely post more of your music, and if you have other lyrics and such, think about doing collabs with different artists and such. But no, dig it. So here
Thank
is
you, yeah.
California from the real Foil Face.
I'm going to California, and I don't think you will change my mind. And I'll jump on a Greyhound bus, and I'll take myself across the line, and I'll pick up the pieces of the life I went and left behind. In California, be mine. It's the heart of the traveling mind. California, be mine. It's the heart of the traveling mind. I'm on the East Coast, but the West Coast is the golden land. And I'm up and rambling, but at least I'm born as who I am. And I'll chase the setting sun to take me back to my homeland in California. Be mine. Going to California. It's the heart of the traveling mind. California. I'm going to California. California. Be mine. Going to California. It's the heart of the traveling mind. I am nomad, traveling in a distant land. And now all of the people, faces, places, I'm a drifter man. And nobody seems to question where I'm from, just who I am. In California, be mine. It's the heart of the traveling mind. California, I'm going to California, be mine. It's the heart of the
It's not actually really good. It's legitimately really good.
California, be mine. It's the heart of the traveling mind. California, I'm going to California. California, be mine. It's the heart of the traveling mind.
Heck yeah. Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
And as far as like that song, did you write the lyrics? And besides singing, are you playing any of the instruments or?
Yeah, I'm on a rhythm guitar, drums, and I wrote the lyrics, singing it. Lead guitar is a friend of mine who jumped in and did the lead track there. Everything besides that lead guitar track was all me.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so no, I mean, I think especially with your YouTube channel and Foil Face, this character, I think definitely you should keep pushing with music. And there's so many great artists on YouTube. I mean, I definitely think, as you see with the Zoocash Boy, there's people that want to, do collabs and do like kind of projects featuring other people and stuff like that. So, yeah, I
Pull
say
foil
keep doing
vault
it.
collab.
Definitely avenues to explore there, I think.
Foil vault.
Yeah, we know a lot of people. A lot of these people hanging out in chat are musicians that I'm sure would be all about, putting something together with you.
I'll have to dig through some old stuff. I got a couple of just random weird recordings like that.
Yeah.
It's sitting on my computer for a decade now. I'll have to, dig through them a little bit more.
And it's something else that you posted on that I think would be a fun kind of interactive thing we could do tonight was there's a website where you basically just plug in a couple of things and it creates a complaint letter for you.
It's very old. It's like from the early 90s. It's like one of the first,
exactly.
websites.
Yes, it looks like old school internet for sure.
I think it's from like 1994. Like it's old. It's really old.
As soon as I pull it up, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when the internet looked like.
Wow. It's still on the internet. It's still up.
So is Scott Packin's automatic complaint letter generator.
My name and the whole thing shut down.
and the letters that it makes are just so gobbledygook, like just yes, exactly.
Weird words you can't pronounce, like
So you can complain about a person, or you can complain about a company organization. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it write a complaint about this episode of Green Eggz and HaM. So this is
fair.
let's say foil face on Green Eggz and HaM with Chad.
First
Keri,
complaints. Urban's tape face and pillowcase faces are highly derivative.
So you can do 1 or up to 10 paragraphs. We're just going to do
smaller the better.
I know that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's
so we're going to do 1 and see what this pulls up. Okay.
If they accept,
Yep, agree.
Use at your own risk.
This is 1 paragraph here. I was so pleased by the response to my last letter that I decided to write another one. Don't worry, I have plenty of new stuff to say about Full Face on Green Eggz and HaM with Keri, Chad, and Urban and its lieutenants. Let's get down to business. The first lies that Full Face on Green Eggz and HaM with Keri. That's the thing, is that it should break it up. It's whatever you put there, it's going to just say it every time. But the lies Full Face told were relatively benign. Still, they have been progressing, and they will continue to progress until there is no more truth. Its lies will grow until they blot out the sun. A gentlemanly fellow I recently had the pleasure to meet remarked that Full Face on Green Eggz and HaM with Chad, Keri, and Urban strikes me as being a tad obtrusive. That's doubtlessly a candidate for
Don't act like you know
underestimate of the year. Not only is Full Face on Green Eggz and HaM with Chad, Keri, and Urban the most obtrusive organization the world has ever seen, but while we do nothing, those who rally for a cause that is completely void of moral, ethical, or legal validity are gloating and smirking. So yeah, it's just like complete just gobbledygook that it comes up with. And I'm just wondering if anybody actually ever used this to send a letter. So what we could do here, you can fill it out for like, send one to the president or the mayor. I love that you could just fill it in with all these different things, or somebody in the military, nobility, religious. So let's do the honorable Paul Vault Esquire. There we go.
Bruh.
Here we go. Do you normally refer to them as last name? Let's go title. How many paragraphs? We just do one. So I'm going to send this email to my complaint about the Honorable Pole Motherfucking Vault Esquire. My goal in writing this letter is not to trigger a new firestorm of criticism and controversy. It is merely to inform the reader that the Honorable Pole Motherfucking Vault Esquire is as shallow as he is venile. Before I get to the main points of this letter, let me issue a couple of disclaimers. First, I myself truly dislike the Honorable Vault. The Honorable Vault is a crapulous git who wants only to club me over the head with a rubber mallet forged with I can't even speak these words. But yes, it's very, very true. And I'm copying and pasting this and sending this to the Honorable Pole Vault right now. So, you got email coming your way, Pole Vault, okay?
Dishonor on your name.
Hang on, as I get my email pulled up, I'll make sure. Oh, and I got email from Scars and Shadows.
Ooh, I haven't heard from her in a long time. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. This is a complaint from everybody that is in chat watching this show right now. Dear Mr. Vault. Okay. And signed all in chat. There we go. Okay, Pole Vault. You got an email.
This is how like the saying of the Constitution should have been. Just like everyone here says, "Screw you." Say their individual names.
I'm going to be getting a complaint back. I forgot to drop the link for that. So I'm sure lots of you are wanting to. Write me complaints. Write foil face complaints. You can use that generator to help you. Now we have ChatGPT, and what would be funny to take one of those complaints, copy it, put it into ChatGPT, have ChatGPT fix it up, and then see, if you can actually send that off to somebody. But yeah, no, I love that you did that on one of your videos, a complaint letter to yourself. And again, made absolutely no sense because it's just like so many words. I'm dropping this in the chat right now, and yeah, this does look like it's from way back in the early days of the internet.
There's a Wikipedia article about it, right? I think it's from like 1994 or 5. It's like very early on. It's like...
What? JDL wants Pole Vault for president. We're trying to
VP
get,
at best.
We're trying to get Full Face as president. So, all right, you still working on your presentation there?
I can do it now. I can sell it now.
Okay, all right. So first off, before you pull it up, tell everybody in the chat what this is and what you do.
I mean, it's a lot, but and what I do is right now I just have fun. So in the interest of fun, we did a human design chart / I'm going to do a little mini reading for the design of Foil Face, the character. So we went off of the birth date of the channel and the time from the channel and the location. I picked Newark, New Jersey. I hope that was close enough. You just said New Jersey. It doesn't really matter as long as it's the same time zone. So there's that. So what we're just going to do is we're going to go through a little bit about what Foil Face, his design is. So his best way to show up in this world, a little bit of like the character that he plays, the stage that he plays on the best, and then maybe I'll throw in a couple of suggestions on how he can reach that 1 million viewers if he leans into the design of his foily face. So I pulled up his. There's a part of it called the Incarnation Cross, which is basically like your destiny, like the path you're supposed to travel through your life. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, here we go.
You want
All right, I'm excited. Here we go.
All right. You're going to share?
Oh, I thought I clicked them. Let me click all the buttons here.
Okay. Click
Sorry,
the buttons.
You know I'm not real good at that.
Jesse Cantrell's going to use that complaint letter for his contractor. Awesome.
Awesome. I'm here for it.
That's
Jesse.
what we're that is what we are here for, to help educate. You know, that's what Full Face is here for. And
hey, Chad, while I do this, will you do me a favor and do jennazoe.com just so I can give, because this is her chart. You can get charts from a lot of different places. I'm using her website, so if you guys are interested in pulling up your own chart from the same location that I did for Foil Face, Chad's going to find it and put it in the chat because he's amazing like that.
I'm working on it.
Jenna Zoe, Z-O-E. Z-O-E, Z as in zebra.
Yeah, Z-O-E.
Oh, okay. Oh, what did I do? How do I zoom back out? Okay. Whew. Got away from me there for a second. With the foily background and all.
I like that background.
Gotta stay on theme. Okay. So, I don't think I've ever done this like this in Canva, so sorry it's not really behaving the way I wanted it to, but here we go. So Foil Face, according to Foil Face, was born April 4th, 2023 at 4:20 p.m. in Newark, New Jersey. All right, so the first thing we look at is what is his type. So there's a couple different types. If you're interested, I guess hit me up somewhere else. This is probably not the time or the place to get into the details. But this is a generator. So generators are the life force. You, Foil Face, are here to lift people up, to do the work, to bring the energy, bring the excitement, and do the things that are necessary to build a world in which money doesn't matter. Interestingly enough, there's a couple different aspects to human design. There's like a spiritual sort of awakening aspect to it. And then there's like a what's going to be practical in business sort of aspect to it. And so the sort of concept behind or some of the aspects, and I subscribe to ideas, not ideologies so much, but there is a large community that believe that the world will change in 2027, and we are headed towards the precise place that Foil Face named, without money, and where wars feel like maybe just a distant childhood schoolyard fight. So you are in full alignment with human design's concepts without even meaning to, which is quite lovely. Sacral.
No, I like that.
Right? So sacral. How do you make decisions? So a sacral generator, and what all that means is that these different centers kind of mean different things. If this center right here is filled in like it is for Foil Face, that is a generator center. That's an energy center. And it's also where you make your decisions. People who have a sacral definition, they are able to answer yes or no really quickly. You will find, and bet if you went back and looked through your videos, the food that you did like, you'd be like, this is good. Or like the seaweed, and it's literally this guttural noise. Generators make noise if they haven't been conditioned by their parents or society to like not make rude noises. You will find, as Foil Face, you make and that's how you know if something is correct for you. So if somebody says, hey, do you want to go on Green Eggz and HaM? And your immediate reaction is, go with it. If there is not an response, ask the question another day. All right? So your strategy is to respond. Now, we live in a society where people are told to kind of like go out, make something happen, do it, create something out of nothing, grind it out. But for generators, the strategy is not to go create. The strategy is to respond to things that are in the world around you, which I find very accurate so far. I mean, this is actually quite hilarious.
It's pretty spot on.
You started responding. I love that you are a 6'2" profile. Profile is like the costume that you wear. So if this were the person who played a character in the play of life, this is kind of who you are before you put on your costume, before you step out on the stage. This is what is most correct for you to just embrace, to have that energy, to make decisions instantaneously based on your response. But your profile is like the outfit people see you wearing. And what's really interesting is this is the same profile line as our friend Chad.
Interesting.
By the way, Pole Vault asking if this is a Google map. Yes, this is a Google map of foil face.
Yes, it is. It's a circuitry map. Yeah, it's more like an electrical diagram.
I did want to shout out Kurt Casper real quick. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. This guy, he 20. He's given 20 today during this show. You are amazing, Kurt. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kurt. All right. So your profile is a 6'2", which is the same as Chad Freeman. The definition of that Jenna Zoe, this particular site, uses is the exemplary human, which, hello. The interesting thing about sixes is sixes move through their life in like 3 distinct stages. The first one is more like a 3-line in which they are experimenting. They're testing the limits of their human experience, the physical and emotional and people around them. They're just kind of, they're like testing things to see what happens, basically. Sometimes that leads to results where you're like, oh, but in essence, 3 lines are supposed to kind of have an experiment, scrap it, do something else completely. The idea of stability for 3 lines is more like a never-ending resource of experiments to run, as opposed to, say, stability or sameness. Okay? The 2 signifies your unconscious design. And that is, and I'm just going to go over the 3 because you're still quite young, foil face. And I'm not really sure how that translates into foil years. In human years, at around 40, you kind of step back, observe your life, and then at around between 50 and 60, that's when you kind of re-engage actively with life. I mean, that's the wrong way of describing it. With you kind of pull back and get a little secluded in those middle ages. And then when you get less secluded again, people are able to, without you saying it, immediately identify you as a mentor or somebody they can learn from. So, like I said, I'm not sure how that translates into foil years. So moving on to, so that's this number here. This number here signifies that you are a natural. And people will call you out for that. They'll be like, oh, you're so good at that. How do you do that? And chances are, most of the time, you're like, I don't know. And then they'll advise you. They'll say, oh, well, you should do that all the time because you're so good at it. And the key to this is you should only agree to do the things that give you that, that sacral, solid yes. And respond to that. Because people will constantly call you. I have a 2-line. Chad, you have a 2-line. You could probably relate to people being like, you're so good at that. And you're like, I don't know how I got there. Okay, I guess, if you say so, sort of feeling. So you will know that you have not been listening to this sacral response if you find yourself in frustration. There's also, frustration can also be an indicator that something bigger for you is coming. And so it's just kind of this understanding what frustration means to you in your individual experiences. human design helps you refine who you are. It doesn't tell you who you are per se. These are experiments and suggestions on how to play with what it is we call the human experience or the foil experience, depending on how you look at it. You will know that you are living in your design when you are fully satisfied, and when your head hits the pillow at night, you fall asleep quickly, sleep soundly, and wake up refreshed with a bunch of that generator energy again. So just like all the energy in the world to pour into the things that you know are correct for you, the things that you got that sacral yes on, depending on where stage of your life you're in, whether that's an experiment or just observing how other people are running their lives, or when you get older, you'll feel a sense of satisfaction when the correct people are coming to you for mentorship. Okay, so this triple split definition, this means, let me pull this back over here. Okay, this means that these centers here are connected by channels. So all these centers are lit up, and they're lit up because there is a channel connecting one center to another. When you have a split, that means that the centers that are connected to each other aren't necessarily connected all the way through, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to look to see. So like these centers are connected, but these two centers don't have a line that goes all the way through to this one.
Right, I see that. Okay.
Okay. And this purple line here is just Keri making a mistake when she did the screenshot, and I didn't have time to erase it. So, just so there's that. And then these two centers have a channel right here. And then there's got to be one more. Where is it? Ooh, I don't see it. Anyways, so these ones are connected. Oh, down here. Okay, so these ones are connected by this channel here. These ones are connected through this channel, and these ones are connected through this channel. What that really means, which is really fantastic because you are a YouTube personality, that means that you kind of require collaboration to be able to fully make some of these other connections, to be truly vibrant in your energy, to have it flowing through you. You're going to want to bring other people into what it is that you're doing. You're going to want to collaborate with people, share with people, respond off of the comments that you get in your YouTube channel. All of those things are going to help you really fully experience what it means to be foil face. And, triple splits are a little bit tricky. If you're not being aware of, and not living really in your design or your best self, sometimes those triple splits will feel like something is missing, and you'll spend too much time looking for a way to fix it, as opposed to just kind of embracing the fact that sometimes you feel like it all makes sense, and sometimes you're like, it's okay that it doesn't make sense. I'm just going to bring some people around me and see what we can alchemize with more than one person. A lot of times you'll feel like incomplete, especially, and that'll happen with these hanging gates too. Like you, for instance, you could end up staying in a relationship that isn't really the best for you, but you feel fulfilled because they have the other side of one of these gates.
I don't understand this stuff, but I definitely am always fascinated by it. And I always see the way it connects and way it, the way it fits, the way it applies. So
I like these insights. It's very interesting how the insights you take away from all this stuff. So,
and that's the thing too. Like the specifics don't really matter because again, it's about refining what you're already interested in. It's not going to tell you what your ideal career is, but it's going to tell you how to show up in a way that you are the most seen in what it is that you've chosen.
Speaking of that, Foil Face knew what his career was going to be when he was a young man, and he told his counselor, and she did not buy into what he was saying. Is that not right, Foil Face?
Ooh, tell me more about that. That's the story you want to hear.
There is a video on my channel talking about this very, very story.
Oh yeah. How long is this video? Chad, do you want to pull that up?
His videos are usually pretty short. You know,
let's pull it up. Let's see what kind of context we can add to this here.
When you
okay.
were talking to the counselor, were you falling asleep too?
Urban, the grown-ups are talking, okay?
Yeah. Go watch your show. Urban. It's fine.
the grown-ups are talking. You and Pole Vault, you know. Oh, speaking of, okay, before I pull up the video I was going to pull up, I did get a response from the Honorable Pole Vault. So let me show you the email I got in regards to the complaint. This is it here. It's actually pretty cool artwork. I kind of like that. So
wow, what? Paul, you did that really fast, sir.
I say that's pretty close. That looks like me, so I like it.
That's practically a South Park character right there.
Right. So, okay, I was pulling up the video. Hang on. Da-da-da.
Come on and take a free ride. I'm just singing.
It's of course one of those things where every time I want to look for a certain one, I'm like, where is that one?
You know, YouTube, you have enough users, you have enough resources. Can we please get a better, filing system for the videos that we like to find? I put them in playlists, I like and subscribe to the channels, but now I have 4,000 playlists and 50,000 things that I subscribe to, and I can't find a single one when I want to.
I got it, and it is, yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's only a minute and 50 seconds. Yeah, what I was going to say on what you were saying, not only that, you know, YouTube limits the number of playlists that you can actually have on a YouTube channel. I don't know how many that is, but I'm sure I'll get there.
As a creator or as a consumer? Because I have a lot of playlists, and it hasn't cut me off yet.
Either way, I don't know how many it cuts you off at, but yeah. So what Foilface wanted to be when he grew up. So let's watch this one.
Let's see if he lived his design and what we got going on here.
Hey everybody, Foilface here. So when I was in high school, my guidance counselor sat me down and asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. What kind of career did I want to have? Where did I see myself, 5 years down the line? And I basically, in all seriousness, I told her I wanted to be somebody who made a mask out of foil, put the mask on my head, and just someone who would be called Foilface. Maybe I can make some weird videos and post them on YouTube, and that's kind of what I wanted my career to be. And she kind of laughed. She thought I was kidding, but then I said no. That is literally what I want to be. I want to be Foilface when I grow up. I want to make a mask out of foil and just be myself. And that's it. And she's like, well, it doesn't sound like something that you could make money off of, that you could do long term. And I said, yes, I'm going to do it. Watch me. So here we are now, and I'm proving her wrong every single day. And I remember she took out this book that had a bunch of different careers and different career paths, and she's reading all different things that I could do. And I was just in my head, I was going la 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 la, not listening. I want to be Foilface. I want to be Foilface. And then she's like, "Was anything here interest you?" And I said, "No, absolutely not. The only thing that interests me is being Foilface, and that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to devote my life to. I am going to be Foilface. I am going to be the best Foilface that ever was, and it's going to be great." And here we are. This is my job. I am Foilface. I am the man with the foil face, and I just wanted to tell my guidance counselor, look at me now. Look where I am. That's all I have to say. Wow.
Look at me now, Mrs. Karen.
Yeah. Awesome. Some of the favorite things that I love on your channel are the how-to videos. I think they're very helpful, and
yes.
you know, people really use YouTube as a resource, you know, to learn how to do things, and so I found this one very, very helpful. I'm going to go to it right now. It's actually how to use a doorknob, and it's another quick one. So everybody in chat, if you don't know how to use a doorknob, this is going
Because
to be
everybody's had their turn.
extremely helpful. All right.
Hey everybody, I just learned a crazy new skill today that everybody should know. So I wanted to show you what I just learned today. This is how to open a doorknob. So basically what you do is you put your hand on the knob, give it like a nice firm grasp, and then once you get that grasp there, basically you turn the knob like this so it goes with your hand, and then once you have it so it's turned like that and you're still grasping it, you want to pull the door towards you and it opens right up. And then when you're all done and when you close the door again, you just push it closed and it goes back in. Then if you want to open it again later, you just turn this, pull. It's so easy. And then if you want to stop someone from being able to open the door like from the other side, you just turn this knob there, and then this door won't open from the other side. So it's nice and locked now. And then if you want to unlock it, you just turn that back, and it opens right up. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe it. I'm just like in shock. I never knew how to do this my whole life. It's crazy. Like I just can't stop opening doors now. It's like, oh my God. How did I not know
You would have
that?
lost your mind if it was one of the lever ones.
Whenever I've come to a door my whole life, I've just always had to ask someone for help or I've been stuck. But now I can do it my own. I finally know how to open the door knob, which is crazy. Like I don't know how I did this my whole life without knowing this, but my life's gonna be forever changed now.
Have you encountered one locked?
Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. So, bye.
Amazing. So amazing.
What do you do about the lever doorknobs? And have you reviewed those yet? And also,
I'll have to do that. I have to learn how to use those next. That's the next thing.
what are you going to do if one of those doors are locked? The lock is the thing in the center. If somebody turns it, then the door doesn't turn anymore.
I'll be stuck. I'll be trapped forever.
Forever again until you
figure it out. Yeah.
Figure out locks. Yeah. The good news is, because you are an experimenter, you will forever be seeking those sorts of things and experimenting on how to solve those sorts of problems. So, yay!
Always trying to find locked doors and figure out how to unlock them.
There you go. There you go.
So, Zoocash Boy, thanking you. He's been stuck inside his room since he was 12 years old. Couldn't leave. Now he knows how to get out of his room. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's
Spoil face, changing
fantastic.
Humanity one door at a time.
I know, that's like life changing. Finally in this room.
Kurt, you make Justine open all your doors? That's ridiculous.
And Fish 1999 has definitely fallen in love with you as I am madly in love with you. Wanting me to drop the link to your channel again. I just dropped it for you.
Yeah.
But no, Foil Face is quite amazing. All of the different things that he teaches. Super big fan.
A little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You never know what you're going to get.
Which sometimes also you show off items, and you didn't happen to have anything that you might want to show us today, would you?
I'm a big fan of blue ballpoint pens. Like, big fan. These are my favorite items I have. I have so many of them. I have a whole box of blue ballpoint pens because I love them so much.
So what is it about blue ballpoint pens that you like so much?
I just like the blueness of it. It's just a very natural color, like the sky. It just makes you feel very happy to see the color blue. You can write with it. I mean, what's cooler than being able to write with something? That's
right. It's also a power color and a money color.
Exactly. And they say the pen is mightier than the sword. So, how could you go wrong with that?
Did you like that scene in Liar Liar? It was like, the pen is blue.
So what can you do with that pen though?
I can write stuff. I can write on paper.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
it. Demonstrate how to write?
I don't believe it.
Please.
I will write something on paper for you all.
Yes.
Pole vault says they taste funny.
They do. It kind of burns a little bit and maybe a little bitter. I mean, pole vault said.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe you because you were writing that off camera. So I don't know if you actually did write this.
Actually wrote that.
Oh no. I'll have to fix that.
So the blue ballpoint pen video, that was the video that kicked it off for me. That made me say, "Man, this guy, he's borderline genius." He reminds me of old school David Letterman. When I was a kid watching David Letterman, the wacky characters that would be on the show. Hey, my name is Foilface. I see that. Yeah. So a pen is a good thing to know how to use. How long have you been able to use a pen?
I learned recently, actually. About 8 months ago, I finally learned how to use it.
Okay, gotcha. So if you get kidnapped, it might come in handy. That and opening the door might also come in handy. So.
Stab him in the eye. That's what you do when you get kidnapped. Ink poisoning.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's a good weapon, but
the pen is mightier than the sword. You can't.
In the hands of a true maniac.
Yeah.
Like myself.
Clear thinking is clear writing.
I
like that.
Who's that guy? John Wick. Didn't John Wick kill a guy with a pencil? So straight slammed his head down with a pencil. Okay.
So, other than blue ballpoint pens specifically, are there any other things that you collect or anything, or that you're a big fan of?
I like blue thumbtacks. I collect blue thumbtacks as well. Big fan of blue thumbtacks. I have a video about blue thumbtacks as well.
Do you have a size
Blue
preference
ballpoint
on
pens.
those thumbtacks?
I like the ones that, ones about the size of your thumb. You know, the push pin ones that poke out a little bit.
I like this size.
Okay.
That's big. Keri likes the big ones.
They don't
Keri
fall,
likes big ones.
Listen, I'm very clumsy. I drop things all the time. I don't always take the time to pick them back up. And so that makes it really easy for me to see so I don't step on them.
Abe the man questioning his own sanity, trying to figure out what is going on.
Good question. Very, very good question.
You step on thumbtacks, they become toe tacks.
So what's the deal with blue, though? Just favorite color?
No, my favorite color is actually green. I just decided that when I collect things, I want them to be blue. It has to be blue if I collect it.
Well, favorite color and power color are two different things. You can enjoy a color, but the blue gives him the chutzpah to be Foilface. So I've had a little experience with a blue pen and a puppy dog and a nap and a lot of face kissing. So there's a setup. I will share this with you.
Whoa.
And so I went to sleep one night and my dog was kind of like kissing my face as she was falling asleep. And when I woke up in the morning, she had anointed me.
What?
Yes.
What?
Wow.
So blue pens can do all sorts of things.
Don't give that dog a Sharpie. You no telling how you're going to wake up with drawn on your face.
Well, and as she was kissing me, I was like her tongue doesn't smell doggy. It smells like chemically. What's the deal? And when I woke up in the morning, I was like, what happened to me overnight?
It's impressive if the dog would do that.
Just bursting on your face.
All the love for all the puppies.
So I want to go to another help video that Foilface has done. This was good for everybody watching that wants to create YouTube content, because this is all about how to create videos, how to what to film and how to film it, and it's very, very helpful. So let's go to that one right now. It's titled How to Film Horrible Videos. But I think his video turned out pretty well. So here we go.
Hey everybody, Foilface here. Today I'm going to show you how to film a terrible video. So basically you want to just like have your hands in front of the lens, have like a lot of movement so no one really knows what you're seeing. It's going to make people like feel uncomfortable watching it. You just want to have it so like no one can see anything. Have a lot of like weird movement. Just really make the viewer feel like thrown off. You basically want to make them not want to watch the video. So just have like a lot of like unnecessary movements and make it so you can't actually, you know, see what you're trying to film. And yeah, that's basically, you know, the best way to film, you know, an absolutely horrible video. You want to make it so bad that nobody can really figure out what's going on. So yeah, you want to put your fingers in front of the lens like this. Really good way to make it like absolutely horrible is so they can't see anything. Like just like this. Like nobody's gonna want to watch this video. This is just a terrible, terrible video. I mean, look, I'm filming the floor. Like, who on earth is gonna want to watch this?
Eat Urban.
I'm going to
For the love of
show
all
you
that's
my
holy.
cat. And you know, all you can see is his foot. Like, this is a terrible video of a cat. And you can see he's walking there.
Or it's a
And then
great
I'm gonna go back
video of a
filming
foot.
the floor.
It could be either.
And then just like something like this, you know, this is terrible footage. Just absolutely terrible footage. Wow.
So in summary, do not use the camera as if it were our eyeballs.
Oh my god, dog, wake up!
What is it, Smiley?
I just had a dream. I just had an awesome dream.
Well, what was the dream about?
I had a dream of a vision. There was a man with a foil face, and he told me things.
What kind of things did he tell you?
He told me I need to build him an empire. I need to build him an empire that stretches to every corner of the world. I need to build him an empire to spread his vision of peace and love and knowledge.
Really? That's, pretty incredible.
I know, and guess what? He said once I build his empire, he will come to Earth to rule us all. We can all live under his foil face empire.
Really? This is something else.
I know. We must begin building his empire. We must build an army of followers to help build his vision of a foil empire.
Okay. You're gonna do this?
Oh yes, this vision was real. It was real. Foilface is coming to Earth to rule us all. We must be ready for him. He's given me the task of building his empire.
Well, I feel like I'm going to get dragged into this whether I like it or not, so I guess let's do it.
Yay! Let's go, dog. Let's go build Foilface's empire.
You know, this is a perfect segue for us to play this little clip of Foilface's destiny, or this little clip about his life theme. I have it sped up, so I apologize for the chipmunk soundingness. And I can actually, I might even speed up a little bit more, just in the interest of short attention spans, like, hey, Urban.
What? Huh? Wasn't listening.
I mean, really, I thought I was easily distracted. He's got me beat. Okay.
What?
Your life theme is to be at the forefront of change, constantly catalyzing and commencing new ventures of all.
Is that too fast? Should I turn it down a little?
Like
Nah.
Shapiro fast.
I'll a tiny bit here. All right. So your life theme is the interpersonal life theme of endeavor.
Constantly catalyzing and commencing new ventures of all sorts. If nothing appears to be happening, you will somehow manage to trigger things to happen. You have an inbuilt drive to accomplish that fuels you to lead, teach, cajole, and prompt others into action. You don't always have to stick around to see how things develop and conclude. It's enough for you to be the one who gets projects started. It's not that you are uninterested in how your ventures turn out. It is more that you are quickly absorbed in other demands and projects. Letting go, handing responsibility over to capable helpers, is a challenge for you.
Capable helpers? You came to somebody in a dream and told them to finish building your stuff and things. So I think you're right on track. I think you're living your design 100% here.
But it's worthwhile.
It's that way.
You can keep an informed eye on things from a distance, but choosing to constantly be in control will exhaust not only you, but also the people you work with. Ultimately, everyone must take responsibility for their own life. And so, a delicate touch, rather than your tendency to be a control freak, will serve you and everyone. There is a distinct difference between having a tight grip on your enterprises and the people involved in them, and being objective and trusting that a right approach will bring right allies and results. With your conscious sun in Gate 21, you have a great need to find the wisdom in your heart. If your heart center needs of any situation. If your heart center is not defined, be aware that the
Your heart center, by the way, is defined, so don't worry about this next part.
urge to control everything requires great wisdom and patience. You need to practice administering and delegating control, rather than insisting on taking charge. When you apply yourself to all your life's projects and situations, you will realize that the values lying deep in your heart are always worth pursuing. Sometimes what appeals to you is strategizing the chase more than actualizing the capture and achievement. Finding and living through the source of your courage is what really fulfills you. Let your appreciation of your type and authority guide you in everything you do.
You know, I think that what that tells me is that you have been living your design. I think all of the so-called challenges that they had brought up there, I feel like in so many ways, you've already conquered. So congratulations in just being a natural.
But Keri,
But what, Chad?
it's not all been, roses.
Well, of course not.
I mentioned, we watched the video when Foil Face first tried water, and this is where Foil Face is now, and this is bad. This is really bad. But we're going to go to this and see how water has impacted Foil Face's life.
Hi, Eggz the band. Just so you know, I see you in my reality.
Today, I wanted to talk very candidly to you all about something I've really been suffering with recently. It's become quite a big problem, and I just need to talk about it. I have a serious substance problem. Over the past many years, I have slowly become addicted to water. It's gotten so out of hand.
Can kill you.
I can't live my day without
It can drown you.
I'm constantly
You can actually be overhydrated.
I'm constantly using water throughout the day. I can't stop. It's at the point now where if I stop, I will probably die. That's how bad it's gotten. And I just cannot stop drinking water. My life will just fall apart without it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. And I can't even control myself anymore. I just, I'm filming this video talking about the problem I'm having, but, once this video is done, I'm going to go ahead and use water right away. I'm going to drink it as soon as this video is done, and I can't stop myself. I just need it. I just need the water. I have a cup of it right here. I need it. I'm gonna get so hydrated tonight. Oh yeah, baby, I'm getting hydrated. I'm gonna get so hydrated. I'm gonna go out in public and be an active member of society. I'm gonna go
pee on everything.
People.
It's gonna be amazing.
A respective citizen. I'm gonna get so hydrated. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that water hits good. As soon as that water hits it, ooh, I feel that. Oh man. Oh, I feel the hydration pumping through my veins. Ooh, I can take another hit. Oh, that is good stuff. Ooh, that's the real, pure water. Ooh, I'm getting so hydrated. Ooh, I am
Ooh, I'm getting hydrated and I don't even feel bad about it. And I'm gonna do it again and again. And I'm gonna do it all day long, baby. Give me that water. Give me that water. Water. I need it. I need it. I need the water. I need the water.
Well, I mean, before you get too deep into your addiction, I do have a quick thing that I feel compelled to share as a PSA to you in the chat. Take it or leave it.
Please.
Do as you want. Let's see.
I'm getting hydrated right now.
Oh yeah. I don't have water here right now. I need
friends don't let friends.
I've been getting hydrated all show long. I do every show hydrated. I get hydrated at work, and E. Urban drinks cleaner like a president once said to do.
I like to get just a little bit high because this is what happens. Chad, I'm trying to share a screen, but you have the control, sir.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep. So this is a thing. Water intoxications. Body needs water to function correctly, but drinking too much too fast can have serious consequences. Kidneys can only remove 0.08 to 1.0 liters. I don't even know what a liter is. Can we get that in quarts, please? Per hour. Water intake can upset the body's electrolyte balance. However, the good news is it's difficult to drink too much water by accident, but it can happen, usually as a result of overhydrating during sporting events or intense training. Water intoxication symptoms can be vague or unspecific. They can include confusion, disorientation, nausea, and vomiting. It can cause swelling in the brain, and it can become fatal.
Now, here's the scary part, though. When he tried water, he gave it a 0. He gave it a rating of a 0. And now here he is addicted to it. It's controlling his life. So that's the scary
I'm just
part.
saying, there is something about this water craze that is sweeping humanity currently. Because we also need salt. So if they're taking away our salt because sodium's bad for you, and they're telling us to drink a whole bunch of extra water, I just want to point out that salt has electrolytes, and that is necessary for our brains. Anyway.
Abe the band says water's for swimming and not to drink it. So.
I'm with Abe. I get water from melted ice in my energy drinks. Also, I brew coffee with water. Also, that's about it. I'm like a camel. I'm afraid if I get too used to it, I won't be able to survive long periods without it. So I'm fully conditioned for the water apocalypse. Whereas all you motherfuckers drinking 8 gallons a day, you're going to be real sad and super dehydrated. I am conditioned properly.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
I just wanted to bring it to your attention. That's all.
If you really like water, you should try water pills.
Water.
Don't. This is not medical advice. Please consult your physician before taking any of E. Urban's medical advice. Thank you.
Yeah, don't really listen to anything E. Urban says. That's my advice.
I mean, listen to all of it, acknowledge it, but don't go do it.
Don't endorse it.
So, you've said on your channel that Foil Face has kind of turned into a movement. Why don't you speak on that a little bit about what you mean by that?
On his water.
I think it's just a movement of just encouraging people to be themselves. It's just I am the voice of all those who have been told they're weird and don't fit in. Just be yourself. Just be whatever you want to be. Whatever idea pops in your head, something you want to try to be, just be it. Just be whatever you want to be. And that's what the movement's about.
I love it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it too.
And it makes sense. It's perfectly aligned with all of his human design gifts. a vision for turning
Exactly.
ideas into reality, innovation, enthusiasm, communicating with clarity, patience to develop higher perspectives, embracing life with childlike innocence, natural ability to nurture and care, making the most out of life, seeing all future outcomes, spotting trends and patterns, love of physical self and its power, natural purity, altruism, impact, strength and stillness, a momentum builder, a drive to provide for yourself, a generosity of spirit, an intolerance for roadblocks or people who get in your way, and last but not least, Foil Face has a humble magic.
You figured me out. I just nothing more to say. That's me. That's spot on me. No question.
Nice. Speaking of the detractors, you've gotten some I guess comments about you being what was it exactly? Something about the an example of the failures of society or something.
Oh yeah, they're just like the fact that this channel has gotten 8,000 subscribers. It's just like, what is happening with the world? What is happening with YouTube? Why is this a thing? And I think that represents the beauty of this channel. It just is. It's just itself in every way.
People want to join you embracing that childlike innocence. They want to be silly. They want to have fun. They want to make the most out of their life. It helps them escape all those stressful things and allows them to just make the most out of life. I think.
Right.
It's become this this kind of outlet for me. It's been great for mental health just to have this outlet where I can just be weird, just be completely wacky, and have a reason to be weird and wacky. It's definitely very freeing. Even though I'm hiding behind a foil mask, I still feel very, very freed. Very, very freeing feeling being able just to have this outlet to do weird stuff.
I mean, that tracks.
Did you ever see that one guy that does the "I'm a snake"? Blah, 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 I'm a snake.
Never seen that one. Never seen it.
That's an old meme. That is like 2000s probably meme. He wears like a little snake hat. He goes, "I'm a snake." Blah.
I need to pull that. I need to find it.
Yeah, you got a link for that, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay. You dig up for that. What sort of advice do you give to people if they're having a frustrating day or a bad day? What should they do to try to help turn things around?
I don't know. I think in our world we tend to think a lot of these external problems happening are affecting us internally. But they're really not. We have to learn to separate ourselves from what's happening to how we feel inside. Just focusing on yourself, focusing on where you are, not what's going on around you, where you want to be, where you should be. Just finding happiness where you are. I think that's the biggest advice I can give someone.
Discernment and internal joy is what I heard you say.
Yeah. There's an old quote. It's like, I can't remember what it is. It's I can't remember. Something about, I think it's like the Dalai Lama about something. There's things you can control, things you can't control. So if you can control it, don't worry about it. You can't control it. You can't control it, don't worry about it either. So there's really no reason to worry about anything. It's
right.
Also known as the AA prayer. The strength to solve the things I can fix and the wisdom and something to blah 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 the things I can't and the wisdom to tell the difference.
Right.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a sentiment that is across the board in a lot of ideologies or it's just a great thing to remember in any language from any sort of mentor. And since
just channel your inner self.
Yeah. Change what you can't or change what you can and leave alone what you can't and maybe just don't go looking for it all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Just be at peace with the way things are.
Yeah. Well, and really, I'm all about personality, self-help, growth and all of those things too. But we can also spend too much time, I love this expression, belly button gazing. So working on ourselves so much that we forget to look around and just kind of embrace what it means to just experience instead of contemplate or dissect or define
It's just
or
like just be
categorize
goofy and
ourselves.
silly. Don't be so serious all the time. Try to figure out everything. Just be silly, be goofy, be yourself. Just be free.
And are we really supposed to figure it all out? I mean, I think that the internet is a glaring example that we will never figure everything out.
So, Urban shared this with me, so I'm going to pull this up real quick. This is what Urban was talking about. I'm a snake.
Unedited
I don't know if we're going to
director's
watch 3 minutes of this, but here we go.
I'm a snake.
I've seen this. I've seen this. Yeah.
I'm a super slithery snake. I'm a super sneaky snake. I'm a slithery snake.
Where is this guy now? That's what I want to know.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery snake.
This is very foilable. I do.
Very controversial.
I thought we were going to do politics.
Slither around your lettuce and your carrots. I'm gonna catch me a mouse. Cause I'm a snake.
How far before was this video posted?
I'm a snake. I'm a slithery.
Or like 2008 or like something.
13 years ago is what
I was
this
gonna
was.
say, it has that dark 10 years ago vibe.
Is this all it is? Over it? Wow.
How many views does it have?
It's 79, almost 80K, and 2.6 million views.
Wow.
But I don't think there's a whole lot else besides on this channel. I don't know.
Listen, you only need one viral
3
video.
months ago. 3 months ago, he
Wow,
posted.
he's still at it.
I gotta sub up to the snake guy.
He opened an OnlyFans.
So you know, keep it in mind. Maybe OnlyFans is in your future there, Foil Face.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a foil kink, right?
Only foils.
Probably, it's gotta be.
All right, drop the link for I'm a Snake. Yeah, I don't recall seeing that, so thank you for that, E. Urban.
I mean,
that was.
I have, my life is complete.
When I saw your I'm the emperor of the internet, I'm like, this is so it's so very much like the same tone and pacing as I'm a snake guy.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since I saw that video, but yeah, that's definitely my vibe.
I like that you're a little all over the place. You've got some of that stuff, and then you've got some more contemplative things, and I just really appreciate the ability and the juxtaposition of silliness with contemplation. It's nice.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
People usually try to
hand in hand.
brand themselves one way or another, and I just think that we need more polymaths.
So we need brilliance and madness are both the same thing, just different flavors of the same thing. So you gotta dabble in both brilliance and madness.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliance is madness.
It is.
Right.
And
Yeah,
madness
they're the
is
same thing.
brilliance. All the things.
So, why don't we watch another short clip from Foil Face, and then we'll play the last song and get out of here, because we're almost at 2.5 hours now.
Time flies when you're having fun and you're an hour late. I'm just saying.
You're never late. Urban explained it to me. You're never late. You're just always on Keri time.
You arrive exactly when you intend to.
I mean, to be fair.
So,
love this video.
Yeah, so this is what in tarnation is that? And we're gonna watch this one, we'll come back, say bye to everybody, and then go out with another song from Foil Face. So here is What in Tarnation Is That?
Now hold on a second here. You're probably thinking, what in tarnation is that? A man in a foil mask? What is weirder than a man wearing a foil mask? Well, I'll tell you what's weirder than a man wearing a foil mask. A man wearing a foil mask while he's sticking his tongue out. And what a man with a foil mask sticking his tongue out? A man with a foil mask sticking out with one eye closed. Anybody think that's weird? And I'll say, what's even weirder? A man with a foil mask sticking his tongue out open and his head going like this. And what's weird with that? A man with a mouth with his finger tongue out, his eye closed, and head like this, and hands going like this. And what's weird with that? A man with a mouth with his tongue out, and his eyes out, and his head going like this. And what's weird with that? Now what the heck was that? What the heck did you just watch? You probably have no idea what you just watched. You're like, what the heck was that? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, you wouldn't be very wrong to think that, because that was pretty weird. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life, so it's probably the weirdest thing you've ever seen in your life. I'll tell you that. So what do you think? Is that weird? Tell me if this is weird. Tell me if this is not weird enough for you. Tell me if you want something weirder.
Not weird enough.
I can do weirder if you want.
Do weirder.
Anyway, my name is Foil Face. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. And definitely do weirder. Push it, you know.
Yeah, I gotta start thinking weirder.
You know, there's no limit. There's no limit with Foil Face.
What you should do is go somewhere where they have like their food and foil, like Arby's or like Taco Bell, and like order some like Cantina tacos or some shit, and just sit there and like just like film yourself like as you finish the tacos, just like applying more foil to your head. Like craft a little hat and just, you know.
Kurt Kasprick is out of control.
Damn.
Thank you so much, Kurt. You are a man. Thank you for gifting more memberships. And thank you, Fish 1999, who's saying great show. Yeah, no, I'm so happy to have had you on Full Face. It's been a lot of fun. And you know, I'm a fan. I will continue to watch what you do, and you know, definitely stay in touch and come around from time to time, especially when you do some new music.
Yeah, I love your voice. I love your voice.
Yeah, no,
Sing
great,
more.
Great stuff. And yeah, no, it's just a lot of fun. I enjoy, like Keri said, you know, the childlike wonder of what you do, that mixed with, you know, the intelligence from time to time, and then this nonsense and the silliness. It's a lot like what we try to do with this show, Green Eggz and HaM.
But he pulls it off so much better.
You know, I post these videos and I think, who's going to watch this? Like, who is watching these videos? It's good to know that people enjoy them. People actually like these videos.
Listen, not only do they like it, they want to pay you. Fish 1999 says, Foil Face, why do you not have a PayPal? Or you can do the tip jar thing, or the buy me a coffee thing. I mean, you might want to consider just slapping up like buy me the coffee thing. That's really fun.
And here's the thing: is that he's got over 8,000 subs now, and he has not monetized by YouTube. But you should start doing some lives, even if it's just you hanging out and letting people ask questions.
I'd come hang out
and
with you.
whatnot. You know, I think that would be a great way to really help get your hours up. But yeah.
Yeah, good point. I need to look into that.
Is that E. Urban banging on the keyboard over there?
I mean, he's trying. He's trying.
Wait, do you snort water, E. Urban? I saw you.
He does water hotlines. He heats it up and then it becomes steam.
Half gallon of PCP.
Anytime I've accidentally snorted water, it's so much pain. Like, you know, when you're in a swimming pool.
You get used to it.
So thank you all for tuning in. Pole Vault, Fish, Camellia, Kurt, Pookie, I saw Falkenbloser, great to see you, Abe the Band, all the people that came by and were completely confused as to what was going on, that is exactly
And then
where
stayed, tried
we
to
wanted
figure it
you
out.
to be. That's exactly what Full Face is all about, and I appreciate what you do so much. I really do. So
Thank you.
great. But we're going to get out of here with the last song from The Real Full Face. Thank you. And again, come by anytime. You're welcome, and we can hang out a bit after and chat if you got time. I understand if you don't. Starting to get a little late here on the East Coast, but here is Thank You, and I am going to drop the link if there's anybody else that wants to come swing by backstage. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Love and positivity.
The after show is.
I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I'll stop, but you won't stop for nothing at all. Forever feels like I'll stop, but you won't stop for nothing at all, because it makes me feel like I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. There's something hidden in your innocence that you can't sense, oh no. There's something hidden in your innocence that you can't sense, oh no. There's something hidden here that you can't sense. It's innocence, oh no. For all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I'll stop, but you won't stop for nothing at all, because forever feels like I'll stop, but you won't stop for nothing at all, because it makes me feel like I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end. I never thanked you for all the things you used to make me feel like this would never end.
edible egg.